you? Can you hear me? Life to the minimal. Hi from Nova Scotia, Canada. Hi. Cherries. Hi. Good to see you. Josh. Hello. Benj. Hi. Thomas. Hi. Julie. Hello. Rose. Hey. Marie. Congratulations. That's awesome. Sound is working. Thank you. PL. Daryl. G'day. Benj. No, I don't think this chair hurts my back. Chris. Hey. Chip. Hey. Keats. Keats. Hey. Big news. Not from me. From you, is it? I don't. What's the news? Lynn. Hello. Jairus. Hey. C. Blaney was just talking about you with woodshed theory. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? um, miss you. Miss you too. Thank you, Keats. You won a spoken word competition. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. What was it about? Rose. Terrible T-shirt. Whatever. Emily. Hello. Vicious Spiral Alpha from Belgium. Good evening. It's morning time where I am. Lethal. I received your book on Friday. And Power read the whole thing. Really, absolutely loved it. And now my neurotypical wife is reading it. Thank you for writing. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for supporting it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hi, Julie. Am I okay? How am I today? I'm doing pretty good. Today's Monday morning, and I'm starting to push ahead. Poetry. Okay, Keith, that's awesome. Yes, Daryl, I am doing okay today. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Getting there. Andrew, Melanie, hello. Marie, trying to figure out where to go from here. Well, you've come to the right place with these guys. If you know when to get a diagnosis, you've come to the right place. Whitney Haywit. Lynn, well, Vegemite's a spread you put on toast or bread. C. Blaney, how are you feeling today, Ryan? C. Blaney, did you answer my question about what do you mean you were talking to Claire on the woodshed theory about me today? Um, that's awesome, Keats. That sounds really awesome. Well done. Dead Soul. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Jay, what state are you in, Orion? Victoria. Andrew, glasses for light sensitivity. Definitely outside. I would wear sunglasses most of the time, regardless if it was kind of really sunny or not. Thank you, Julie, for that. Mackerson meringue. Trying to write an essay. Wow. Okay, good luck with that. Oh, okay, see, Blaney. Laura, hi from Ontario, Canada. Welcome. Hi, Gemma. Good to see you. Thanks for sharing, Gemma. Appreciate that. Boke, Aussie or a Kiwi? Aussie. Oh, cool, Rose. Awesome. Playing some sport in the heat. Absolutely. The light in the roof above me is not an idea that I'm having, in case you're wondering, and really does very little. I'm not entirely sure. It's just on because it's a room, but I'm not too sure why it's on. Alan, hello. B13, hey. AJ, hey. Cherries, thank you for that. The light above my head is not a quest for anyone. Cherries. Oh, okay, cool. It's cool, Gemma. Family coming over. Eden Teacups from the UK. Thank you for being here. As Cactus Flower, I think it is, from Southwest USA. Hey, appreciate that. The only light, the light above me, but if it gets brighter or darker, it's because this is literally just up against a window with the curtain open, so the sun and the curtain, the clouds will change the light. That's in case you're wondering. Jan, hey, Jan. I didn't see you before. I just popped up. Sorry, Jen. Good to see you from Neurodivergent. She's saying hello to everyone that isn't me. So just yeah, I'll hold. Um, Hi, Michael. Don't say hello to me, by the way, Jen, until you've said hello to everyone else, because clearly you want to do that. So I'll wait. It's fine. All the time in the world. That's a wave. You didn't have Orion after the wave. See? So, like, you can say, oh, I did by doing this. That's not right. You have to do this emoji and then Orion. So it's saying, hi, Orion. So don't give me this crap back. I said hello to you. I waved emoji. Give your precious wave emoji. That's a generic wave. That's a hello world. And if that's the case, then why didn't you do that for everyone else? It's like, do you see what I'm saying? You can say, oh no, I said hello to you, Orion. I gave you a wave emoji. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Cut to you naming people. Hi, blah, hi, blah, hi, blah, hi, blah. It's like, don't give me this crap, Jen. I haven't got time for this crap, Jen. Seriously. You're spinning me around in circles here, mate. With your little circle of I'll get back to you. Nevertheless, I'm glad that Jen's been able to trigger something in me that's created a rant at the level that's been able to entertain you. I'm the monkey here dancing for your entertainment. my my humble apologies. Um, Claire from the Woodshed Theories here, taking a leaf out of Jen's book by providing a generic hello. So I don't think it's for me. It must be for you guys. It just says pleasant Sunday to you. Presumably that means you. Not to me. Not to Orion. Jen gives me a generic wave emoji, and Claire gives me a pleasant Sunday to you, which doesn't even make any sense to me, given it's 9:53 a.m. on a Monday morning. Right? So I'm not even sure who she's talking to. She's not talking to me. You're talking to me? Not talking to me, because it's not my name and it says Sunday. It's Monday, mate, and I'm Orion. Have you heard of me? You may have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. No, you haven't. Okay, that's fine. You look it up. Look it up. See, Jen's taking the piss out of me now. She just wrote hi Claire. Jen has taken the piss. She just wrote hi Claire. Now she just gives me the generic emoji wave, and that's supposed to be my hello, and then she says hi Claire by name. She's taking the piss. It's not fun. This is not funny. I'm trying to come out of burnout here, guys, and get back into the swing of things, and then I'm met with this kind of crap. Pleasant Sunday to you, Claire, says Michael. Now, don't get dragged into this, Michael. I don't want to be a part of this crap. If you guys want to get dragged into all this kind of like, good for you. Aren't you all very proud of yourself? And by the way, I haven't had a pleasant Sunday since the late 1940s. I'm not sure who has pleasant Sundays, but I got 2 kids and a wife. And I got a news story for you guys. Yeah, I got a news story. You know how I showed you our bloody what's he called? Meow, the cat, the bloody cat, Roger. It's okay. So here's the thing, right? I was an undiagnosed autistic guy, just going through life, enjoying my life. I got a story for you. So listen up, guys. Here's my story. Okay. Not too much stress. I could call the shots in my life. I could do what I wanted. So I went undiagnosed. Why? Because my capacity to reach the stresses in life was pretty even. Yeah, cool. Then you start dating. And you get married, right? Okay, so you're married, but you don't have kids, and you're just renting, not too many stresses. It's still pretty good, right? Okay. And you decide to have kids. Maybe try and get a mortgage on a house, right? And you got jobs and stresses. And then life starts to get really bloody intense. And then your capacity can't really meet your stresses anymore. And then you think, you know what we'll do? Let's have another kid. Let's go ahead and do that, right? And then it's like, okay, well, let's have another kid. No worries, cool. We'll do that. But before we have another kid, in having another kid, let's have like 3 miscarriages, one ectopic, which just about killed my wife in front of our 3-year-old, bleeding out in surgery because the egg got stuck in the fallopian tube, and ectopic pregnancy literally ruptured the fallopian tube and ruptured a artery on the way out, and she's bleeding to death inside. This is not a joke, right? Let's do that. That's not stress, no capacity issues there. And then we'll finally have a kid after all that. We call it the rainbow baby. Little Hugo's our rainbow baby. And we love him very much. And then you go, I can't take this. I don't have the capacity anymore. Bloody hell. This is explaining a lot about my struggles over my lifetime, right? Now it's much more obvious. You're an autistic person. Okay, great. No worries. Let's get a cat. Let's get a cat? I've got a wife and 2 kids. I don't need a cat. I've got a wife and 2 kids. I've lost it. I've got no capacity anymore. What do you mean get a cat? What are you talking about, get a cat? No, get a cat. Okay, we'll get a cat. We're going to call him. We'll call him Felix. No worries. What happens next? Oh, Felix grows up, bites Renee on the hand so badly she needs plastic surgery. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. In a hand. Anyway, let's move on from that. And Felix has a great life, and he goes, and that broke me. I was like delayed crying for Felix a week after he died. It just started bawling my eyes out for nights. Right? No worries. Let's get another cat. What are you talking about? Okay, great. Let's get a cat. No worries. Cool. And then what happens now, guys? You know the rest of the story. Oh, yeah, we should get a kitten. What are you talking about? I've got a wife, 2 kids, and a cat. I have enough. I don't have a capacity to make a sandwich anymore. What are you talking about, a kitten? Great. Okay, we'll get a kitten. No worries. Roger. You've met Roger. I showed you Roger. Right? Okay. And here's the funny thing. This is the thing, by the way. And I apologize for I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to tell this story. I apologize. Um, Thanks, Jenna. I apologize for. No, what am I apologizing for? Oh, I'm apologizing for not seeing your comments. I apologize. I say that so often, I don't even understand what those words mean anymore. Anyway, back to the story. Okay, a lot of undiagnosed autistic people who had issues through childhood, through adolescence, through dating, right, who had autistic issues were never picked up because their capacity was still to some degree able to meet the stresses of life. Then you get married or have kids or get a job or have debt or whatever, right? And for some reason or other, you're not living your own life by your own standards anymore, like, just doing your thing, right? You depend on other people. Your capacity then drops. This is capital C in the diagnostic criteria. People don't realize it. This is adult diagnosis 101. So your capacity no longer meets the demands of life. Okay, and that's when you get diagnosed. It's not like it happened then, you didn't catch it then, it's just recognized. Anyway, so this is a big thing for adults. Okay, you have kids, your kids help you get a diagnosis. Okay, cool. So here we are. I've got a wife, I've got 2 kids, now I've got 2 bloody cats. And you wonder why I'm getting burnt out all the time. Hi, Sam from Nashville. So here's the next part of the story. Conan goes, you know what? Conan, our now 10-year-old, Conan turned 10 just last week. And our 10-year-old, yes, double digits, my friend, Conan, 10, our autistic son, goes, I want some fish. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll go to the pet shop. You've got some money, like gift money. And I think it was Christmas money that he did this with. And we'll get one of those little, like they're like $50 kind of like plasticky kind of portable little tanks. Yeah, we'll get some nice little fish. We'll put them in there. No worries. And he gets some fish and he puts that in his room, and plugs that in. No worries. We've got some fish now. Right now we've got fish to look after. And we're talking about Conan, a 10-year-old autistic kid. You think he knows how much food to give them and all that kind of stuff? And so he lost a couple of fish in the first week. It happens. And now I've got 6 healthy fish. They're all happy and no worries. Great. Okay, so now I've got a wife, 2 kids, 2 cats, and 6 fish in a small tank in Conan's room under the watchful eye of a 10-year-old autistic kid who doesn't remember to drink his own water or eat his own food at school. So that's good. That's good. And that's enough, right? Well, Orion, he's burnt out all the time now. That's enough. No, it's not enough. No, it's not enough. This is where the story gets interesting. So here's the thing. My wife tells me, a friend at work, they're moving house. They're kind of downsizing and they want to get rid of a few things. A couple of things they want to get rid of. They're asking if we would like to take some things off their hands. Oh, yeah. Like what? Like 2 fully grown axolotls. Sorry, what? Axolotls? Axolotls. And Conan loves these things, right? He thinks they're amazing. Well, what the hell do you put those in? Can they go in his tank? No. They'll eat the fish. They can't. They have their own tank, and she'll give us a tank. So you're saying your friend will give us a tank with axolotls in it? How big's the tank? It's big. The tank's got a stand. The tank has got a stand. It's a big tank. Okay. So on the weekend, what happens? Of course, because I've got a wife, 2 kids, 2 cats, 6 fish. Now let's get a bigger tank that needs a stand and 2 axolotls, and let's put that in the dining room. Let's go ahead and do that. So on Saturday that happened, right? So now this weekend, the 2 boys are hanging out with 2 axolotls. One is like black and one's, I don't know, like orangey, yellowy or whatever. We've got 2 axolotls, guys. Now this is not even a joke. I'm not even joking, guys. This isn't a joke. This is a real life story. I'm thinking to myself, I've lost control. I've completely lost control. I've woken up and I'm a goddamn animal sanctuary. What in the world just happened? Right? I've got a wife, I've got 2 kids, I've got 2 cats, I've got 6 fish, I've got 2 axolotls. What in the world just happened? You see what I'm saying? And this is our weekend. So the friend comes over. The friend comes over on the weekend with her son, who I believe belonged to them, and very nice people, and they installed it and handed it over, and thanks so much, and they went on their way. Then later that night, this is what I don't understand. Axolotls. We have axolotls. They're like a type of marine creature, right? Axolotls. They have legs, yeah, and a big tail, and funny. I think they're a bit blind, maybe, and they go on vibrations, and they can regenerate. Like they could lose a leg and grow it back, like axolotls. That's what we got. 2 of them. Very amazing. Anyway, we're on the couch at night. The kids are finally gone to sleep. And Renee goes, "Oh, I was just texting my friend that brought the axolotls over. Oh, yeah, cool. What'd she say?" I said, "Oh, yeah, by the way, that's a girl and a boy, and they have litters all the time." Sorry, what? Yeah, their last litter was 50. Sorry, hang on a second. Stop. You're saying that these axolotls mate, and the last time they mated, they gave birth to 50 axolotl babies? That's right. That's what she said. I'm thinking to myself, does she not like you? This is not your friend. Is this your enemy? Has she set you up? Why is she telling you this by text tonight? She delivered them during the day. She's telling us now? We're an axolotl farm, are we? What do you do with 50 axolotls? What are you talking about? And Renee, talking to her friend goes, "Oh, don't worry. It's okay. You can sell them. But the parents, the 2 axolotls, they tend to eat 90%. Eat 90% of their own babies." Okay. That's right, Claire. They gifted us a breeding operation. And I don't know if it's even legal. They eat 90% of their own babies. Cut to a 10-year-old autistic kid, right, who's now going to be seeing axolotls give birth to a massive litter and then pick them off one by one like it's afternoon tea. How do you think that's going to go down? And then what's he going to start selling the rest? What's he going to sell them on the school bus, on the dark web? Where's he going to sell them? Do you see what I'm saying? And it's one of those things, you can't hide that stuff from an autistic kid. So we just told him, look, by the way, mate, we just found out that it's a boy and a girl. They have babies. They quite a lot, like a lot of babies. But don't worry. Well, this is how I told him. Don't worry, buddy, because they eat most of them. That's how you tell autistic people. It's going to happen. Just so you know, they're going to have babies. They're going to eat most of them. The ones left over you can keep or you can sell. That's how it's going to work. That's how you tell autistic people. You don't tell them they've gone to some axolotl farm in the sky. Right, that doesn't exist. There's no, you don't. Oh, man. So, thanks so much for saying hello to me, Jen and Claire. I appreciate that. It's really helped me. I'm back. That's my story. By the way, yesterday, Sunday, Renee took the boys to the pet shop to get some more rocks for the bottom of the tank, pebbles, right? And the boys came back. This is a true story. The boys came back with 2 little like guppy fish in a bag, alive, and a box of frozen bloodworms. And I was like, guys, if I can have one day off from more living creatures, I'd be so happy. I haven't been able to make YouTube content for 7 years. I'm really hoping this is the week, but you're killing me. You've gone to get pebbles and you've come back with 2 live fish and frozen bloodworms. I can't, like, can we have a day off? For God's sakes. Anyway, I'm like, all right, I'll bite like the axolotls. What's going on here? They're like, oh, the fish, these 2 little guppy fish, whatever, that's to put in the axolotl tank to give them something to amuse themselves or to enrich their experience. Like, do you mean we're putting 2 fish in the axolotl tanks so the axolotls can hunt them and eat them? That's right. For the boys' amusement. That's right. 2 fish got put in the tank yesterday. It's Monday morning. I can't find any of the fish. Gone. That's classic, my friends. No worries. That's fine. We just bought 2 fish to be brutally hunted and murdered by 2 axolotls that apparently not only, are running some sort of breeding operation, but are also like hired assassins. That's fine. No worries. What's with the bloodworms? Oh, you just get a frozen clump, right? You dump it in. Right? Here's what happens. You've got this floating turd at the top of the tank, Yeah, and then with time, this floating turd starts dropping like little alien worms start dropping off this floating turd, and alien worms are going everywhere, and this floating turd's going back and forth, and then suddenly the floating turd just disappears, and there's bloodworms all through the all through the tank. It's like a horror movie, and the axolotls like slowly, and you turn your head, you look back, gone. I mean, seriously, seriously. There's no informed consent, by the way, for those guppies. In case you're wondering, they were bought for a happy new life for the family. It lasted 2 seconds. All the pills. Hi, Claire and Jen. Who is this Orion bloke? And thank you for the super thanks. I can only presume that's a joke, but they can answer that question if you'd like. Nevertheless, you just ponder that. You just ponder that story. Okay. This is still live. Is this still live? I'm still live. Yeah, you guys can still see me and hear me. Um, all the pills, totally get it. I was playing along, totally get it. Um, appreciate it. So yeah, story over. Anyway, here we are at the start of a new week, at least for me, Monday morning. Start of a new week. You guys, where you are, probably having got a Sunday night. Here we are. This is the dawn of a new day, the dawn of a new week, the dawn of a new era. The last final days of summer here in Australia. We're March 1, we're headed into autumn. And we're back. Let me try and catch up here. Yeah, Claire from the Woodshed Theory had a great suggestion. Click the like on this video to support the Orion Kelly Animal Sanctuary for murderous animals. That would be good. Though, Claire, I think you'll agree. With 177 people watching and 65 likes, I think you'll agree this is already being buff by far and in clear terms a winner. This I could retire now. I could retire now. Hey, how many watched? 214. How many liked it? 72. Wow, that's a lot of hate. That's a lot of disappointment. That's right. Thank you, Cherries, for liking it first. Hello, Connor. Sorry about all the missing all the comments, guys. I apologize, but you know what? I do appreciate you guys being here. I do appreciate you guys watching, liking, and chatting and saying hey. So thank you for being here. It means a lot. Me, Jay, and the we like you, Lauren. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Sarah. Catalina, hi. Elias, yo. Sarah, Angel, SE 1984. Hey. Um, Plans for the week, Whitney. Plans for the week. Um, this week will be the first working week in probably 3 weeks, maybe a month, where I am planning to record new content for my channel and even new podcasts. Will it happen? I don't know. Will it happen today? No. Will it happen tomorrow? Maybe. But that's my plan for this week. To, yeah, to try and record new content. In fact, I think I did a live stream yesterday or the day before. And I started talking about some of the topics that I was looking into doing recently. And I told you how I was going. My next video I'll record is a Autism Feels Part 4. So more of those experiences I have that autism feels like. But I've also got a few others I'm working on. The one I'm working on after that, which I'm pretty sure was asked for by quite a few people, is a video. Hopefully, I can record this week or next week on I guess a manifestation of different parts of autism. Could be meltdowns, shutdowns, dysregulation, but it's basically a topic on autistic rage, how autistic rage is triggered or manifests, and how it can impact relationships. So that's what I'm looking at. Hi, Rita. Hey, Abercrombie. Hey, S. Hi. Michael. Burnout feels, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Connor. I think it is a really interesting topic um, because I'm Orion. I'm autistic. If you're wondering, flicking through the shorts, autistic guy from Australia, and I make content just to help autistic people feel less alone, feel heard, feel validated, supported. So autistic rage, I think, oh, what is that? What are you talking about? But and that's what the whole point of the video. But in fact, autistic rage isn't just what you would think, which like becoming the Hulk. That actually isn't the only way autistic rage can manifest. Um, it's far more layered than that. So it's quite a fascinating topic. In fact, hey Rosie, um, thank you, Rita. I am. Um, yeah, it's actually really quite an in-depth topic. Um, so I think that'll be really interesting to look into. Bonsai. Any tips on how autistic people can manage rage or autistic rage? Yeah, I think, well, you know what? I think the tips are the examples, because the examples I'll provide will be practical situations that can trigger it. And when you understand the practical situations, or you understand your own triggers, you can either avoid them or you can mitigate the damage those situations can do by taking steps to make it easier. And in the end, the thing that's not complicated about this kind of stuff, in my opinion, is the idea of regulation. Autistic people stay regulated differently and are dysregulated differently. So things that seem like nothing to some could be really horrible to some autistic people. So understanding those things and maintaining some level of regulation is going to help an autistic person, regardless of who they are or what you're trying to protect them from. But yeah, no one YouTube video can ever be everything to everyone. You just try your best to help to some degree. So autistic rage, Laurie, autistic rage, saying that as opposed to say anger or rage as a feeling or as a like a fight or flight, like a stress response. It's different because we're talking about it from a point of view of like there could be you could give yourself your own example, a classic example. Let's say you know you're a neurotypical person, you're the loved one of an autistic person, and you have an autistic person in your life, and some situation happens that to you is a nothing situation, and an autistic person has a disproportionate response, and there's either lashes out, snaps, has an outburst, um, whatever reaction they had, where you're like, whoa, what happened? Or like, whoa, where'd that come from? Why you get so angry all of a sudden? Or why'd you just snap so quickly? It's like, whoa, you turn so fast, right? That is an experience of autistic rage. That is not an autistic person reacting to their fight or flight or just getting angry. Doesn't rage, that's the thing. Autistic rage doesn't have to be about like just the turning green Hulk and right? Hulk smash. That's not right. Um, what's a great question, Claire? I missed it. I'm sorry. Did I miss it? I don't know what question you're talking about. Maybe you can. The question about rage. Did I answer it, Claire? I'm just. Let me just give it to me again if I didn't answer it. Anyway, so yeah, don't hear autistic rage and think, oh, I don't do that. If you're autistic, you experience autistic rage. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you would class yourself as severely autistic, or if you would class yourself as someone who has relatively low support and care needs. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You experience autistic rage, and you are overthinking it if you say, well, no, I don't become the Hulk. You don't have to become the Hulk, right? So this is the thing, right? People get really shitty with me when I start to go all ranty and huffy puffy about YouTubers that do nothing but make content by simply using other people's content and commentating, in other words, just lazily reacting to something, and that's content. And they get angry at me for like saying, oh, whoa, you're getting so aggressive and judgmental, blah, blah, blah. So whatever, guys. The point is, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of dot points That's 4 pages of research, 4 pages of effort, 4 pages of writing, right? Examples, impact. So I promise you, if you don't understand it or don't think you can relate to it, you will after this video. People think, people say to their autistic partner, you just, why don't you just, like, you're never emotional, or you're always pretty, like, blah. But why do you always get so emotional or so worked up? Or why do you always get to have these emotional outbursts out of nowhere based when this happens or that? So, whoa, where'd that come from, right? So that you wouldn't class that as necessarily rage, right? But it's the passion that's delivered. That's an autistic. That's autistic rage as well. So I find these, these examples that I'm talking about, in my opinion, absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Just reading them and saying, "Oh wow." Anyway, I really think I honestly can't even believe how many, like, I've got like practical examples that I was able to kind of work out in my mind and things. It's basically two and a half pages. Anyway, so, and the other thing I wanted to do, in that autistic rage one, is also dedicate time to the impact that autistic rage can have on relationships, because like I say, it's really important to me that I can provide that validation for autistic people to feel heard. I'm not alone. That's like me. I feel validated. I feel supported. But also because it improves their quality of life, to also provide some sort of support and validation for the loved ones of autistic people. So being able to talk through the impact it can have on relationships and how we can, work together to minimize that is just as important to me. So I definitely take the time to do that as well. But anyway, that's my plans for the week. Thanks, Vog. Appreciate that. What have I missed out on? There's lots of comments that I'm sorry, they just absolutely fling by. Jen, you're up to 100 plus pages in written scripts. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm up to I'm just about to, I think I've written 150 different episode scripts, but that's not true because that's when I started counting. That wasn't long ago. 1 million. This pile of paper here, by the way, you can see it's got all handwriting on it and everything. These are unrecorded podcasts. They're not YouTube videos. Unrecorded podcasts. Unrecorded. Every one of them. Podcasts. It's not a new book. I promise you, Claire. It's not a new book. You can't say that kind of stuff. It's triggering. You write a goddamn book. Yeah. Unrecorded podcasts. Forget about YouTube videos. So you can see I'm a little bit backed up, like I've had too much dairy at Christmas. God help me, it doesn't make me feel very good looking at it. Anyway, it was only a few bits of paper and it's become a pile that's growing on my desk. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway. Is it Marie? Why do you care so much about what neurotypicals think of us? Oh, I don't care about what neurotypicals think of us. I don't know how I got that impression. I care about supporting the loved ones of autistic people who play an important role in the quality of life of autistic people. But it's not about caring about what neurotypical people think about us. Don't think that's something I've ever really given that impression. So I'm not too sure about that question, but I appreciate it. Um, Susanna, morning from Adelaide. Thanks, Stella. I'm happy to hear that as a mum, that you are getting some stuff out of it. That's really good. Jen from Neurodivergent, who's an autistic content creator. Um, I'm sure you already know that, but you can check it. You should definitely check out the channel. You're answering a question for someone on my podcast. So that's a good answer. Yeah, if you want to check out my podcast, just so you know, so it's a standard audio podcast you can listen to on all the platforms. Wherever you get your podcast, it's on there. It's called My Friend Autism. My friend, it's called this. My Friend Autism, and um, I also um, so I record it for audio, and I also record it as a video. So you can either listen to it wherever you get your podcast, that's cool, no worries, or you can watch it so you physically see me doing the podcast in the studio. Just amazing. On my podcast channel, not this channel. So Orion Kelly Podcasts is my YouTube channel, which just has my podcast. If you wanted to watch them or listen to them, you can do that. So there's nothing else on that channel but my podcasts, my video podcasts. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Orion Kelly Podcasts, standalone YouTube channel, just my friend Autism podcast. I'm scared to touch these when they wiggle in my ear now because what happened? I muted it and didn't know how to fix it. Shirley Healers finally caught you live. Hey, from Oklahoma, USA. So great to have you here. Thank you for being here. Now, hello to everyone who's right now watching and commenting and liking. And I apologize if I've missed the comments. They're flinging up and down very fast. Um, Not as fast as they'd fling up and down if, say, Claire from the Woodshed Theory or Jen from Neurodivergent was doing them. They'd be flinging past. That's because they do it with other people. You know, and they have these great collab live streams. And just flings through. Very good, very good. Oh my god, I think I am getting a bit better if I'm starting to much more freely and easily um, tease Claire and Jen. I think that's a good sign for me. When the evil genius start, if an autistic kid starts to become an evil genius again, they're getting back into. Orion, are you watching any good series recently from Claire and the Woodshed Theory? We just started watching. We just started watching on Netflix. The Avatar, the Last Airbender, the like not the cartoon version, like the live action version of the Airbender on Netflix. That's really cool. Really enjoying that. Um, Drive to Survive, the Formula One shows out again for new season. That's really cool. Um, Flicking around a lot actually. My wife's currently watching with me. I'm watching with my wife. Married at First Sight, the current season in Australia. What can I tell you? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Um, what else? So much. Me personally, though, like if I'm watching TV on and off, when my wife's busy or something, just the standard crime shows I like to watch. I like to watch all the standard criminal investigation shows. So I'm constantly pumping through them. Um, but Conan, who turned 10 in a week ago, our son, he we got like what do you call it, Mario Kart or whatever the game. So we've been on the Nintendo, and you can have the controllers split. And you can have the 4 controllers, Joy Cons, or whatever they are. So it sounds like a con to me. Anyway, we've been playing Mario Kart as a family. So me, Renee, Conan, and Hugo. You got a 4-year-old playing Mario Kart, which is pretty fun. So that's been the TV time as well. But yeah. What have you been watching, Claire? It is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's right. It is the brand new one. I didn't know there's a difference, to be honest with you. I've never really played it before. I've actually never played Mario Kart in my life. I've only ever played it from this weekend. It's the first time I've ever played it. And it is the new one. Not that I know the difference. What's deluxe about it? It's not deluxe to me. You can put deluxe in the title, but if I've never played it before, it's not deluxe. It's just the game. But it is really good. What I will say is, and I apologise to say this people ask sometimes, and I'm just telling you the truth. I am very, very good at it. It's very, very easy and very, very hard for most of the rest of my family. And then I'll suddenly get hit by some idiot that throws some bloody thing at me in this Mario game. And it makes me so angry, I like yell out loud, and then I can't ever recover. So I come first, 7th, first, or first, 10th, first, 12th. And every time I get someone throw something at me, whether it's someone in the family or some other character, they think it's a joke. They think it's funny. They want to play with me just because they think it's funny. I'm like, I yell. I'm like, who did that? What was that? What'd you throw at me? I can't help it. It's like I'm driving around. I'm winning. I'm first, man. I'm killing it. How good? This game's so easy. It's like, whoa, this game's very easy. It's like, whoa, who did that to me? You didn't tell me you can't hit that thing. What's this? Where did he get a rocket from? What do you mean you got a rocket? And it's like, oh, watch out for the blue ones. The blue ones only kill the leader. It's like, so what are you saying? So because I'm doing well, I can get killed by this blue thing. It's because I'm the leader. What are you talking about? It's like the game's a crock, man. Anyway, just humble apologies. I haven't seen the show you said you're watching, Claire. I think you said you're watching Star Trek or something. I haven't seen that one. I'm just trying to think about other cool shows that are on. Oh, is it a Whitney? Are you saying the Mario Kart game is a game of chance? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I'm not interested in games of chance. Uh, like, I don't like that. Why reward mediocrity? Why reward morons? It's like, I don't care if my 4-year-old son's crap at it. I'm not, he can't beat me just because I got hit by some random rocket. That's a load of rubbish. I'm better than my 4-year-old. If I want to win, I'm going to win. Anyway, what ends up happening is, I finish and then they finish. And then for the next 10 minutes, we all sit there as Hugo, our 4-year-old, finishes the race. This is the thing, right? Once you finish, it doesn't cut everyone else off. Everyone's got to finish. So, like, seriously, Hugo's 4. He's sitting on the couch with the remote. He's got the remote upside down, by the way, the Joy-Con. He only uses, I say, mate, you got to put it this way. And he's like, I don't like it this way. And like, it feels the same. It's the same. What do you mean you don't like it this way? You're steering backwards, mate. Anyway, you can't. That's the way it is. And he's like just banging up against the side the whole time. It's like if you could find a slower way to win, this is the only option. There's no other option. It's like, Oh my god, I could go to the shops and come back. Anyway, and what I don't get is too, if you like push a button at the start of the Mario Kart game, you push a button and it like revs the tires right before it goes go, right? You do that. Then for some reason, you've got to keep that button down for the rest of the race to accelerate. Where if you don't do that at the start of the race, you don't need to push it down to accelerate. Does that make sense? So like you just steer. It's very weird. But if you rev up at two, right? Um, the meringue. If you rev up at two, you then have to. I'm saying that yeah, but then it feels like you've got to keep your finger down on that button, like the X button, whatever it is, to keep the accelerator going. Does that make sense? Like if you take your finger off it, it just stops. Anyway, welcome back to Mario Kart chat with me, who has no real idea about gaming at all. And people ask me about gaming all the time. Um, Tactical gaming. It's a great question. I'm not too sure. I'm not. This is the problem, right? I don't. Being a dad and kids and all that kind of stuff. It's not something I have a lot of time for. I think I'll get into this more when Kona becomes older. So maybe you can suggest some cool tactical games I should look into, and we'll enjoy them together, husband and husband, father and son. Um, oh yeah, yeah, I play. I tend to pick Mario. I just think, well, it's called Mario Kart, so why would I be anyone else? I mean, the game's called Mario. What are you going to pick? And to continue that, Conan, our 10-year-old, he only wants to be as Yoshi, that the lizard or whatever. What is that, a lizard? Yoshi. And Hugo only wants to be Bowser. So our 4-year-old wants to be like the giant dude, the Bowser guy. And also our Hugo, our 4-year-old, refuses to allow Renee to be any character but Princess Peach. She can't be Baby Peach or whatever other Cat Peach or whatever there is. Tara, how does dropping mask affect grief? How does dropping mask affect grief? Your cat died on Wednesday, Tara. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that you lost your cat. That is horrible, and I know how hard it is. For me, it was very delayed. I know how hard it is. Um, for starters, grief and autism is a very complicated thing. I've done a video on grief and autism, a couple of videos and podcasts on grief and autism, and I'm only saying that because I go through a lot of stuff I can't just grab out of my brain right now. And it's a good resource to check out. But I think there's a couple of issues. If you're grieving, it's going to be harder to mask, right? Because masking is actually an activity. It's like going for a run. So you can't run forever. You can't mask forever. At some point, you're not going to be able to keep the mask up. And when you're grieving, you're going to lack a lot of physical, emotional, mental energy because it's being used on something that you're not using before usually. Um, so you're going to struggle. And let me say that again. It wouldn't be especially appropriate to force yourself to mask as much as you might usually do when you're experiencing grief. In saying that, though, I acknowledge that there's portions of grief where you need to protect yourself, um, and I think you should, you know, you should do that. Um, that fell out. Hopefully, you can still hear me. Um, so, masking is hard. Grief takes a lot of effort. Masking is going to be harder. I hope that makes sense. No worries, Tara. Appreciate it. a good way of putting it, tactical. The more rich the emotion, the more difficult the mask is to wear. Wow, that's deep. That's good. Thanks, Steve Peace. I appreciate that. Salem, hi. Amani, does anyone find masking exhausting? Obviously, you guys can all talk amongst yourself. That's the whole point of these things, right? So you guys get to hang out and talk to each other and answer questions and say, hey. So that's what you should do primarily. Um, but yeah, absolutely, masking is exhausting. Again, look at it simplistically, because it isn't simplistic, but look at it simplistically. That's the best way to understand things. Masking is an action, right? Like, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to study. Right? I'm going to go to work. I'm going to garden. No, I'm going to make a meal. These are actions, right? Actions take effort. Masking is an action. You're told from early in life to present a certain way so you can be accepted or fit in or make people feel comfortable. So yes, it's exhausting. Now, for late diagnosed people who have done it more than most, you can be constantly exhausted. That's right, Jen. It takes physical and cognitive effort. In the end, it's like you're an actor, you're a professional actor, but no one ever yells cut, and you're never not able to break character. You're basically playing a masked role all your life till you die. Now you might say, well, there is cut from time to time. Okay, so maybe there is from time to time. Fair enough. So let's see. Welcome back. Who? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me know. You're back. Can you hear me? So it looks like something happened, but maybe you guys leaving and coming back has reset it. That could be it. Um, Either way, I apologise. I have no idea what's going on. What was? Can someone tell me what was the last thing I was saying? What was the last thing you heard me say? Can someone remind me what the last thing I was talking about or saying? Masking. Okay, so that's good. Masking. Okay, great, fantastic. Also, Jen from Neurodivergent. Jen, are you still here? Have you been able to hear me and stay? I had something I wanted to ask, and thank you guys for coming back. Yes, okay, cool. Um, Jen, I just wanted to see if there's anything you wanted to uh, share with the group. Um, I mean, I can just tell them and verbally on here, and make it official, or you can let them know what amazing thing you're doing for me, which it will be imminently available, maybe in hours. Um, Really up to you. It's big news, guys. It's big news, and I can't wait. I've been waiting all weekend, really. I can't wait. Claire from the Woodshed Theory. Ooh, sounds cool. Okay, so I'll tell you the story, okay? Because Jen's just said, not ready for the spotlight yet. Okay, I'll tell you the story. So, as you know, the last couple of weeks, um, I've been burnt out and really unable to record new content, and it's been very bad. Um, and Claire from Woodshed Theory and Jen from Divergent, always touching base, reaching out, saying, "Hey, am I going?" That kind of stuff, which is I really appreciate. It's amazing. And late last week, after I did one really recently, I was pretty down, and Jen asked me, "Is there anything I could do for you to help you out or anything?" And I said, "Well, actually, could you record a video, um, as in like you're me, doing a video for my channel that I can publish on my channel? Can you record me a video like being me, and I'll put it on my channel? That will be my video this week, and that way that'll be a weight off my shoulder." Uh, she asked, I answered. Now it sounds like at this point, um, Jen doesn't feel like the female version of Orion you know, is something the world is ready for. Um, I don't know if that's true. I think you guys are ready for it. Um, so I guess you could say if you are or are not ready for the female version of Orion, to release a video on my channel, to take the stress off me. If that's not something you're ready for, fine. If it is, let us know. Um, it sounds like Jen's not ready. So I guess that means That means if Jen's not ready, then clearly Claire is going to volunteer to do it, because I know that Claire wants what's best for my health as well through this troubled time. Um, so presumably, as soon as this live stream wraps up, Claire from the Woodshed Theory can just quickly do a video um, as me. I don't tell you what to talk about, that I can publish on my channel as me. I think it's only fair. And that's this week's video. I need it in 6 hours. Thank you. Doesn't have to be edited. Just you being me, doing a video for me on my channel. I mean, I do it for you, right? So, Jen, neurodivergent, Claire, Woodshed Theory. If you both make them, I put them both up. I mean, I'm just saying, you want to help me? This is going to help me. It means I don't have to worry about something going out this week. So now Claire's trying to say she doesn't think the Claire Orion is ready. Look, listen. The Jen Orion is ready and the Claire Orion is ready. They're both bloody ready, mate. Okay? Seriously. Just. Anyway. Let's start a poll. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Would you watch a video of Claire and Jen being me for my channel? See, peace. I appreciate that. Thank you. Poll is live, guys. Poll is live. Vote now, yes or no. Would you watch a video of Claire and Jen being me for my channel? Now, just to be clear, Claire and Jen would record a video, right? Obviously, it has to be longer than 60 seconds. It's not a short. A video of any length over 60 seconds, being me, talking about something legitimate, something that's actually important to talk about autism-wise, right? It could be and by the way, guys, they could do an unmasked, unedited video. You know how I do those unmasked, unedited videos you guys love? They're not even edited. They're just me turning the camera on, ranting about stuff, and turning the camera off, right? They could do that just as me, for me. I will put that on my channel this week. It will be published on my channel this week as me, across the planet to the amazing community you are on all the platforms. You tell me, if someone came to you and said that opportunity, would you take it? Because at the moment, I feel like Claire and Jen, maybe don't feel like that's something you'd like to see. And I think they're wrong, and I think you would like to see it. So please vote right now, everyone. There's a poll. You just have to, down the bottom there, just have to push yes or no. Everyone who's watching right now, please just quickly vote on that poll. Yes or no, would you like to watch Claire from the Woodshed Theory, Jen from Neurodivergent, both amazing autistic content creators, make a video being me for my channel? Vote now, yes or no. Everyone, please get into that. Get into that, please. It's a very important poll. I like how there's no votes. That's not helping my argument. 82%, 83%. That's good. Keep voting, guys. 81%. Okay, that's still good. 80% want to see Claire from the Woodshed Theory, Jen from Neurodivergent record a video as me for my channel, because I'm burnt out and I don't really have. I don't have a video this week. I mean, I might be able to record for next week, but I don't have a video for this week. They're saving me. They're doing what genuine friends of mine who they are do. So you can vote now. 80%. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. So we'll let it go for a bit longer and then I can end it. Okay? Because I don't think there's any better advertisement. Forget about me. this amazing community. Now, see, this is the next thing. If Claire from the Woodshed Theory or Jen from Neurodivergent decline the offer, even though you, their community, has said you want them to do it, would you would there be any hard feelings? Would you be disappointed? How would you feel? I'd like you to write in the comments, how would it make you feel if Claire from the Woodshed Theory or Jen from Neurodivergent declined the offer to do a video as me, being me, for my channel? How would that make you feel emotionally? What would that do to you? I want to feel and see that. So let's. I mean, yeah, they don't have to impersonate me, right? They don't have to like be my accent and stuff. They just have to, just pretend. Like, here's another example. I'm not saying they have to like impersonate me or do an impression of me. I'm saying they can go, "Hi, unfortunately, Orion's not here today, but I'll be your fill-in YouTube host for Orion. I'm Claire from the Woodshed Theory. I'm Jen from Europe." Just see what I'm saying? It's like, yes, 79, no 20. That's a big decision. Okay, well, so hi Ernestine, how you going? Just talking to you here about haven't really got haven't obviously haven't got content put on my channel this week. The last couple of weeks, the burnout's been pretty intense. Um, Now, it looks like a resounding result has come in. Effectively, 80% of the community would like Jen from Neurodivergent and Claire from the Woodshed Theory to record a video in my honour, um, filling in for me. So I have a video on my channel this week. It'd be exclusively on my channel, and so they'd be on my channel as me, right? Not as me, but you know what I'm saying. You want to see it? Yeah. I'm feeling a good Ernestine. Let's see. Mm. Okay. That sounds promising, Claire. You think you might be able to swing something together even. That sounds promising. That sounds promising. Um, Again, it doesn't have, just you could just record something together and send it through, and that'd be amazing. That would give me something to publish to my channel this week, which I haven't done in about 3 weeks. And you know what? Is it just me, or don't you think autistic content creators are so much more interesting than standard ones based on some of the strange ideas they come up with? It's like I haven't got a video to put out. Maybe I'll ask some other autistic friends of mine to create content on my behalf for my channel. It's a strange thing to do, but for me, it just seems completely logical. Um, so yeah, you, Jen, if you're going to shave, then I think that's going to be good for the success um, of the video. But uh, whatever, what's it like being a guy on the autism spectrum? Whatever title you think or topic you think is fine, Claire. I trust you. I think the point is you don't have to be me or impersonate me. I want you to be you from your channels, but I want you to, you know, say that you're providing this content because you're given your dear friend is burnt out, and it'll be my highest performing video of all time, um, and I think that's great. And if it is my highest performing video of all time, well, then you uh, both you amazing young women will be filthy rich. Um, so it's really a win-win. Um, I can't wait. I just can't wait. Who can wait? Who can wait? Who can wait to go onto YouTube and see? Oh, holy goodness! Orion has published a new video. It's a new video from Orion, but he's not even in it. What is this? It's Claire and it's Jen. What's going to be like? What are they going to talk about? But it's Orion's channel. What does this mean? Who can't be excited about this? Anyway, I can't see how this is not the most amazing thing ever. Even Whitney's behind it. This is like a pretty amazing idea, by the way, guys. So, all right. Well, if you're still in the chat, go away. Claire and Jen, go away. Do it now. I need it soon. Just bang. Let's go. Let's get this conversation going. Let's record it. Let's get it back. Let's go. Can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait. Okay. So happy to hear that, Jen. So happy to hear that, Claire. Why are you here? Why are you here? Go away. I need it. Don't worry. I won't put any more pressure on you. I'm sorry. People are so excited about this, by the way. This is going to be amazing. It's going to revolutionize YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Wave smiley face, Jen. A little credibility with the smiley face. Yeah, wave maybe, but smiley face. Are you joking? Are you really going like? Oh, there you go, Claire and Jen. They're DMing. No more LOL though, Claire. As an autistic person, when you say something, then you put a LOL or a smile at the end. I think you're joking. I want you to legitimately. This is not a joke. The people of this community demand it. They want to see you two guys just chatting about stuff. I don't care what you do. Just make it good. And I know these guys are going to love it. If people prefer a female Orion Rose, then that's the high. If I can get Jen and Claire to in effect take over the content creation of my channel, yet still have a channel, then all my dreams have come true. So if yeah, but can't I just say, if that's the case, then Rose, can't I just say, hi, I'm Orion Kelly, and I'm neither, so you can't say you don't like me. So I don't know. Yes, you're right. The sheer asking for Claire and Jen to do something is not a good thing to do to an autistic person, because of course you're not going to do something because someone's asked to do it. So that is true. That's a gamble there. I won't mention it again. Just to, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. You try your luck. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Flux. Appreciate that. I just like the idea my next video. I just like the idea that after burnout, my first next video won't even include me. That may be the best return from burnout video ever. A video that I'm not even in. Well, I think we've had a fantastic chat. I think we've really made some great progress here. I can see you again soon to keep talking through this. Um, and I appreciate everyone that's come and said hello, that's liked, that's commented, that's been here. But I am I'm going to go and have a breather and look forward to a productive week, and hope you have an amazing night and a productive week. And thank you everyone for saying hey and your well wishes, and I'm starting to feel much better, and really hoping going to get some amazing stuff out for you guys very soon. And I appreciate your support. I will enjoy Mario. Thank you, AJ. And as always, you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks. Well, thank you, Winnie. We'll take it easy. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with each other, and we'll chat soon. 3 waves from Jen, who I'm disappointed to see still here, not recording something. All right. Thanks for being here, guys. See you, Jen. See you, Claire. See you, guys. I really appreciate it. I have been going for 86 minutes, so I apologize if you just joined us, but I do thank you. Thanks, Gerardo. Catch you guys. I'll see you very soon, hopefully.